Guys, good form for push-ups. You want a very straight line, right? From basically your heel all the way up to the tip of the head is pretty much straight. And then we are going to make sure that our wrists stay in line with our shoulders and that our belly is not sagging down and that we're not piking at our hips. Let me show you. I'm not going to do it for long because it doesn't feel good. Okay, so in your standard push-up, and you guys, if you don't like push-ups, I'm going to give you lots of modifications, okay? So don't worry. Okay, very straight line. Sometimes I see people do this, kind of funny. That's not your standard push-up. Sometimes people kind of sag through the hips. Also not cool. So we want to be very straight. I always kind of focus my eyes a few inches in front of me. And then you're going to do a straight down, a straight up. You can do a modification where you grab some weights. I would get the kind that will not roll. And you can actually hold on to your weights, or you can even do fists if it hurts your wrists. If you have like carpal tunnel type stuff going on, you could do that positioning or get some of the special push-up grips that they have. But if your wrists are cool, right, we want to be nice and straight. I'm going to go down and I'm going to exhale on the way up. Very important. Inhale, exhale on the way up. Okay, now if you have any abdominal separation from pregnancies, weight gain, things like that, a push-up would not be my first recommendation for you. Maybe some of the modifications as you're coming back, but you want to heal that separation first before you allow your body weight to be pressing down on your midline, right? So if you have abdominal separation, I would not recommend push-ups. I would not recommend planks. I wouldn't recommend anything where all of your organs are kind of pushing on that connective tissue. So let's go back to the very beginning of push-up. I would say one of the easiest modifications, if your wrists and knees can handle this position, is just kind of, again, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to keep a nice flat belly. I know it's not attractive, not super attractive. I'm just coming down, bending at the elbows, tushy goes up, push up, squeeze through the chest, okay? The next harder one would be for you to walk your hands forward. Do you see how my hips also moved forward? My hips aren't over my knees anymore. They're in front, right? You can lift up or cross at the ankles. It's up to you. But again, we want some really straight form. Abs in. Inhale all the way down. Exhale on the way up. We always exhale on the hardest part. Another thing, I'm afraid I'm going to get cut off because of my camera angle. You can do push-ups on the wall. I'm going to cut off my head a little bit here. Sorry about that. Take your hands nice and wide. Your feet are maybe, I don't know, a foot or so behind you, away from the wall. And you're just going to do that, right? In and out. Don't smush your face, okay? Because that kind of hurts. The other thing, if, this positioning on your knees, if that doesn't feel good for you, or if your wrists don't like it, your shoulders don't like to bear the weight of your body, I understand. No problem. You can always flip over. Even if you're in a fitness class, you guys, just flip over. Even if you don't have weights, you can chest press, come down. Really push on the way up, exhale. Inhale on the way down. You can actually create quite a bit of your own resistance. I mean, you could grab weights, that's awesome too. So there are lots of variations, even if you don't want to be in that standard position where your face is facing the floor. So I hope that helps you out a lot. Push-ups are cool. They work a lot of upper body muscles, but they are absolutely not for everyone. As you can see, people with different issues may not love them.